What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan2000 here with yet another episode of the Jamiroquai Minute. All the latest Jamiroquai news, and this is a weekly news roundup for the week of February 25th, 2018. And starting off this news roundup, I thought I'd talk about the third tour date from Jamiroquai that transpired on February 22nd down at the Festival de Vina in the country of Chile. And based off all the social media activity, and of course, they live streamed the gig live on chilevision.cl, and the full gig live stream is available on YouTube currently. So if you do a YouTube search for Festival de Vina, you will find it. And Jamiroquai gave a great gig down there. They did about a 13 track set list. The only big at least the new set list takeaway was Jamiroquai unveiled a new live version of their standard song Cosmic Girl, and my goodness, did it sound really, really good. As for the live stream, let me go ahead and say that there was a little bit of criticism that arose off of the broadcast, at least by the broadcast portion of the Festival de Vina concert for Jamiroquai. There was a range of criticisms from people not liking the cameramans being fixated on the Jamiroquai fans there, and my goodness, I've never seen so many Jamiroquai fans in one place with crazy funky hats. But there was a few little miscellaneous criticisms here and there about, like, the cameraman's being fixated on the fans and not Jamiroquai during the performance, the TV announcers being too present in the presentation of Jamiroquai's concert. But over on Twitter, there was a criticism started up by a band whose name I will not mention because they do not deserve promotion. But there was a band that criticized Jamiroquai's performance at Festival de Vina, basically saying that they were going through 20 minutes of playing the same songs that require two chords. And that tweet alone started a trending tab for #Jamiroquai, and I can't remember a time where Jamiroquai was actually a trending topic on Twitter, but this precipitated on Jamiroquai, #Jamiroquai becoming trending on Twitter, and I got pretty much caught whim of it by the end of when it was trending on Twitter. But that's pretty much where that happened. And of course, my stance on that, there is a sensibility on some internet users to scapegoat or to basically say stuff, either be totally genuine or totally just for jest. There is a sensibility on the internet now, especially in the music industry, for people to go on Twitter or any social media platform and say at least inflammatory insults or something at a more prominent artist so they can get attention upon themselves. And this is a sensibility that's been on the internet since the beginning of the internet. But I totally do not agree or vibe with that activity or that behavior. I did talk about this briefly on my post on the Jamiroquai subreddit about, once the #Jamiroquai tab started going, and then other fans informed me about the origin of how at Jamiroquai got trending on Twitter. But that's basically the backstory on that. I just wanted to add that to this Festival de Vina discussion. But a good friend of mine, several of my friends were at the Festival de Vina concert, including my friend Rodolfo, who there were like 3 fans there with a full light-up hat. They probably bought from 10K Lumen. But they were prominently shown in the concert, and not to mention the beginning of the concert live stream had an amazing tape package of interviews with Jamiroquai fans before this concert. And Rodolfo was there. He was all over the place in that concert. It was really good to see him. But also a fellow friend of mine, one of my oldest fan friends from down in South America, Edgar, went to the gig, and he did an amazing live review of Jamiroquai's concert down at the Festival de Vina. So if you check the Jamiroquai subreddit, I have posted his review translated from Spanish to English, a very good review. And he did dig some amazing footage from the venue where Festival de Vina was taking place. So right now I have some bonus footage for you today in this news roundup. This is 2 minutes of Jamiroquai from Festival de Vina, recorded by my friend Edgar down there in Chile, of them performing Love Philosophy. So I hope you enjoy this footage, and then right at the end of this footage we'll go right back into the news.
Yeah.
There you go. There was 2 minutes of Jamiroquai performing "Love Philosophy," one of the encore performed songs from Jamiroquai at Festival of Vina down in Chile. And massive thank you to my friend Edgar for providing that footage and giving me permission to share it here in this news roundup. Also in news with Jamiroquai, Jamiroquai had a reissue this month. Jamiroquai, as I previously reported in other Jamiroquai minutes, Jamiroquai, or should I say Sony Music, reissued much like they did back from December of 2017 when Sony Music reissued Jamiroquai's first 3 albums, Emergency on Planet Earth, Turn to Space Cowboy, and Traveling on Moving, onto full-grain vinyl. Sony Music at the end of February, early March, have reissued Jamiroquai's 4th album, Synchronized, on vinyl. And this vinyl release does have an MP3 download of the album when you buy it. It's going to have a code within the vinyl, but the vinyl is nothing special. It's your basic vinyl release. It's going to be the black vinyl, 2 vinyl LPs, plus the download code so you can download. As for the album is currently available right now on UK retailers as it was released on February 23rd. The US release of the Synchronized reissue will be on March 2nd, so be sure to check your online retailers for availability on March 2nd. And in more recent release news, another Jamiroquai remix did come out about 2 weeks ago over on the Beatport website. A DJ by the name of Edgar Jansen did 3 remixes of Jamiroquai's 3rd Automaton single for Summer Girl, and they were released. There originally was a video promoting this 2 weeks ago on YouTube, but summarily it ended up getting taken down by Jamiroquai official. But the remixes are by Edgar Jansen for, as I said, the 3rd remix from Jamiroquai's album Automaton for Summer Girl, and they are currently still available for pay download over on the Beatport website. And as I've said in previous episodes of Jamiroquai Minute, Beatport is a website that provides pay downloads of the most recent remixes from big and indie music artists. So if you want to check out those remixes for yourself, go over to the Beatport website, and you can pay download all 3 versions, or actually 2 versions of the Edgar Jansen remixes for Jamiroquai's 3rd single, Summer Girl. And in further takeaway news from Jamiroquai's recent concert down in Chile, it appears, according to the Apple iTunes album sales chart for the country of Chile, which was found by fellow Jamiroquai fan Andrea down in South America, that Jamiroquai, since their appearance at Festival of Vina, have the #1 and #2 best-selling album sales for right now. And the 2 albums that, of course, are the best-selling right now are, of course, their most recent album, Automaton, and their 2006 compilation, High Time. So congratulations to Jamiroquai on hitting the charts with some top-selling albums. And lastly, for this Jamiroquai Minute News Roundup, I thought I'd like to mention that on February 22nd, in addition to being my birthday, in addition to that being the day Jamiroquai played down at Festival de Vina in Chile, it was the 1-year anniversary of the release of Jamiroquai's 2nd single release from Automaton, the music video, which starred actress Monica Cruz, which is the sister of Penelope Cruz, the music video for Cloud 9. And it was such a great music video. So, just a great music video. You've not seen it, go over to YouTube and check out that music video. It's very, very awesome. And we're going to be celebrating a lot of upcoming anniversaries concerning Automaton this year. So watch that video when you can. Links to everything from this news roundup for the week of February 24th, 2018, as always, in the description of this video down below, including a link to the summary post of all the social media happenings from the fans at Jamiroquai's gig at Festival Video down in Chile, and everything else to discuss in this news roundup of the Jamiroquai Minute. And of course, Jamiroquai will be back on tour starting in April, with their first gig being in Mexico City, Mexico. So expect the usual coverage here on the JamiroFan2000 YouTube channel and over on the Jamiroquai subreddit. And as always, this is JamiroFan2000. I'll see you again really soon with another Jamiroquai Minute. Bye, everybody, and have a great Sunday.